Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. Are you having a good day? Oh, I hope so. Granny B's hoping you're going to find ways to be kind to everyone around you and make it a good day for them, too. I've been doing a lot of looking through old bookstores, used bookstores, trying to find some really interesting stories to read to you that, maybe they've got a good moral and maybe they're just entertaining. But this one I found is actually a Japanese story. It's called Five Nice Mice, and it's written and illustrated by Chisato Tashiro. And it's just a little different than what we normally read. These five mice, this is where they live. They're just down under the street and they have all kinds of interesting places to climb on and to hide. And this was written by Chisato Tashiro, but it was translated from Japanese into English by Sayako Uchida. I don't know how I'm pronouncing that right, but let's read about these five nice mice. One night when the moon was full, five little mice heard the sound of music carried by the wind. Where is it coming from, they wanted to know. Well, there was only one way to find out, so they began to follow the sound. They walked through the city, listening in all directions. They followed the sound to the gates of the park. The street was dark, but the music was getting louder and louder. This must be it, said one. Here's a sign, said another. What's it say? Asked the youngest. It says, Frog Concert, frogs only. Oh, no, said the youngest. We'll just have to sneak in, said the oldest. And that's exactly what they did. Peeking through the grass, they saw a wonderful sight, a chorus of frogs, all singing a song to the moon. Gleaming beams of silver carry our tune farther and farther up over the moon. The melody was lovely. Then a voice behind them boomed, Can't you read the sign? Frogs only, out you go. So they left. That night, the five little mice couldn't sleep. The concert had been so exciting and the music so lovely. Wouldn't it be great if we could do that too? Said the little gray mouse. They all tried to sing the Over the Moon song, but all that came out was peeping and squeaking. It didn't sound like the beautiful frog music at all. We could play the music on our own instruments, said the brown mouse, who always had her best ideas at night. Brilliant, said the oldest. But what instruments? The next morning, they all set out to find the things they needed to make their own instruments. They looked for things that would cling and clang, rustle and rattle, even things that could tap, tap, boom. The five little mice worked a long time building their instruments, and when they were finished, they began to practice. They practiced song after song, and each one was just right. They're working hard here. At last, they were ready. The five little mice put up posters all over the city for the other mice to see. They invited everyone to their first concert. When the big night arrived, they packed packed up all their instruments and drove to the concert hall. Oh my, look at those instruments. They nervously set up their instruments on stage. Would anybody come to their concert? They had to hurry. Soon the curtain would open. Then they heard, "Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 nice mice." Oh my, look at that concert hall. It's full. Finally, the curtain opened and they began to play song after song. Each one was better than the last. The audience loved it. When the concert was over, everyone started clapping. The mice saw their mouse neighbors and relatives, but they saw some other faces as well. It was the frogs, and they were trying to hide. "You don't need to hide," shouted the youngest mouse. "Come out." This caused some confusion, but then the 5 nice mice said, "Mouse and frog friends, thank you so much for coming. We would like to play one more song. Our favorite, Over the Moon." "You really are 5 nice mice," said the frogs. They played beautifully. At first, everyone just listened, but then a few of the frogs joined in. Soon, the whole audience began to sing. Oh, the frogs and the mice singing together. The mice and the frogs created such harmony. It was a night no one would ever forget. And as the morning light began to change the night sky, they all promised to make music together again very soon. And that's what happened. The next time the moon was full, they played and sang together. Just look at them having so much fun. The wind carried their music farther and farther over the moon. They sang and played together until they were so tired. They fell asleep, mice and frogs together. Oh, there they are, all crashed out together. Wasn't that wonderful? They were so nice to let the frogs in and to invite them to sing. And you know, sometimes if we just open our hearts to other people and let them in, it's not how we thought it was going to be. It's wonderful. So just remember to keep your eyes open and your hearts open for new friends, even if they are a lot different than you. And I know you're going to be kind to them because that's just the kind of person you are. So you remember Granny B loves you, and you come see me again, okay? Bye-bye.